is the first conversation we're having. But before we go into that, let's talk a little more politics. Linda Akigwe is standing by right now in Abuja, and there is an event that I'm going to let her talk to you about. Good morning, Linda.
Good morning. We are at the velodrome of the Moshood Abiola Stadium, National Stadium, in the capital city, Abuja, where the National Convention of the People's Democratic Party is expected to hold by 10 a.m. Now, this convention is for delegates to vote on who will become the presidential flag bearer for the PDP in the 2023 general elections. Now, you can see the venue is all set. If you look closely, you see signs showing where the delegates from the various states in the country will be seating. You can see state signs like Bauchi, Benue, Borno, Delta, Jigawa, the 36 states of the Federation, and the FCT. Each stand has where each delegate is expected to sit. Now, you can also see that the ballot boxes are also set where delegates will be casting their votes. Close to the ballot boxes or behind the ballot boxes are the stands where the delegates will be writing down the names of their preferred candidates. After writing down the names of the preferred candidates, they will now cast votes in these ballot boxes. The votes will be counted, and maybe by tomorrow morning or later this night, we will now know who would emerge as the presidential flag bearer of the People's Democratic Party. Now, if you look in front, there is a stage. At that stage, this is where, or a podium rather, it is at this podium where the speeches will be made by top party officials. That stage all set for where the party officials will be giving speeches, one after the other. We expect that this event might start maybe later in the afternoon, but it's scheduled to start by 10 a.m. Now, as at yesterday, there were 14 aspirants contesting for the presidential ticket. However, this morning, one of the aspirants, Mr. Hayatu-Deen, stepped down from the contest, explaining that he's pulling out of the convention after wide consultations with his constituents. And he says that the reason why he's pulling out is because the contest has been obscenely monetized. These are his words from the press statement which he released late last night. So as of this morning, there are 13 presidential aspirants contesting for the presidential ticket at this convention. There are a total of 811 delegates expected to vote here today. 774 delegates from across the country are voting, one delegate per local government. But there are an extra one delegate each for each state for representing people who are living with disabilities, bringing the total number of delegates who will be voting today at 811. Now, as we all know, in an interesting twist, the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, has postponed its convention. The convention was scheduled to hold tomorrow, Sunday, but it has been postponed from Monday 6th to 8th June. Now, this is coming after INEC, the electoral body INEC, extended the schedule of the election, giving political parties an extra 6 days between 4th and 9th June 2022 to conclude all its outstanding primaries and prepare to upload the list of their candidates on INEC portal. So we'll give you more details as events unfold. Back to you in Lagos.
Well, before I let you go, Linda, the last bit of information that you just gave us now about INEC deferring this immediate date by 6 days and not allowing it to affect the June 10 deadline for final submission or uploading of candidates from the parties. Do you think it has any bearing whatsoever on today's event that we're covering live, especially in the light of the fact that the PDP has complained about it, the information about shifting the goalposts, so to speak, in the middle of the game?
Well, I don't want to give into speculations at this time. All we know is that we are set here. This convention is supposed to start by 10 a.m. But if there is any postponement or anything, we'll know as the day goes by. But we know that the PDP is not altogether happy about the extension by INEC.
Well, I guess, as you said, we'll most certainly come back to you from time to time because 13 candidates now. Any chance, by the way, please don't speculate, just as you said, but any chance that any other candidate is likely going to pull out or step down?
Anything can happen. It's politics. It's Nigerian politics. Anything can happen. So we're open. We're here. We're monitoring. I will give you details of events as they unfold.
Certainly come to you, Linda, and trust you to do your best to ensure that we get it as it comes. Thank you so much, Linda, for the reporting you have done so far.